And welcome back to the Integrated Media Center here on the campus of Geneva College. I'm Chris Matthews, the Sports Information Director, and today we are joined by the Male Student Athlete of the Week, Tedys, a member of the PAC champion track and field team for the men's program. You guys had a pretty big week last week at the indoor meets at Youngstown State, and I know you did quite well as well, so thanks for taking a minute and stopping by.
Yep.
So remind us how you ended up at Geneva College.
So I'm a local guy, so I lived here, and I have always heard about Geneva. I heard about how good their program was for business and accounting, and I had a couple friends that went through these courses and whatnot, so I decided that it would be a good fit for me, and I really wanted to get that education of a Christian background.
Now, I know you ran quite a lot there in the PAC meet. I'm curious, what all events do you do? You're not just running, also jumping, and how do you balance kind of training and keeping conditioned for all that, especially coming off of an injury?
Yeah, so I ran every event I could at the PACs. I ran the 60, the 400, the 200, the 4x4, the 400, and long jump. So I did quite a number of events, jumping and then relays, and just trying to keep them all organized. Our coaching staff, Melita is our jumps coach, and Coach T is our overall head coach. He really does the sprint workouts. He's really good at integrating with me, jumping side to side with getting jump workouts in and getting sprint workouts in. So and then those two are really good at reminding me of, hey, this event's coming up, so you got to get over there and sign in, and then you got to go jump again. So it's really good having people like that that are on you.
I was at the meet, and I was impressed by how quick some of the turnaround was. You don't get a lot of prep time in between some of the events. Well, now the indoor is done. I know outdoor is starting up here in a week or two.
Yes.
And over spring break, you'll be headed south somewhere. I'm curious where you're headed, what you'll be doing, where you'll stay in, kind of how that goes.
So yeah, we're going down to Coastal Carolina, which is in South Carolina. It's a nice college. They just remade their whole track, so we'll get to run on a brand new track. And we're in Coastal Carolina. I don't really know exactly. We're on the beach,
okay.
So that's all I know.
That's not too bad.
It's better than being in Western PA. And it's just a good time for us to bond with each other, and that's what we mainly go down there to do. Is the whole team gets to bond with each other. You get to know everybody more one-on-one. And so the meet itself, it's held Friday, Saturday. Okay. So we're there the whole meet. About 2 hours to 3 hours is spent working out, and the rest of the time is time that you get to communicate with the girls and the guys track team. So Gotcha. So switching gears just a little bit academically, what's your semester look like? You got a busy semester? How many hours this
you got?
This is probably one of the easiest. I got 15 credits. It's a pretty easy semester. My classes don't seem too rough. I am doing this tax program called Vita, which is probably the only thing that is a class that I took last semester that I have to take this semester that's actually somewhat challenging. My other classes, though, seem pretty easy, and which is what I usually try to do whenever it comes to the spring semester, because I actually run and whatnot, so it just makes easier to balance.
Gotcha. Now, I warned you, I always close with final four quick questions just off the top of your head. Tell me what comes to mind first. Favorite event? You said you participate in a lot. What's your favorite if you could only pick one?
My favorite event, I like the wins for the 400.
You did win that. You are the PAC champion in that. So
I would say the 400 is my favorite event, but at sometimes I do hate it.
All right. 8 a.m. class or night class? If you had to choose one, which would you choose?
8 a.m.
8 a.m. class?
I'd pick 8 a.m.
All right. Favorite food station at Alex's, the one you can rely on to be pretty good?
The chicken. I don't know what area you call that, but.
All right. And if you could only choose one season, indoor or outdoor, which would you choose?
Definitely outdoor.
Yeah, that makes sense. Being outside in the spring, that makes sense. Well, again, congratulations not only to yourself, but also the team. Back-to-back conference championships. You won the outdoor last year, so that's pretty impressive stuff. Well, that will do it for this edition of the Student Athlete of the Week. I'm Chris Matthews. This is Tedys. Until next time, storm on.